them another, I don't know, 15 minutes or so to work on their trannies. We're going to do us a little truck derby here. Let's intro the trucks. The 9 truck of Mike Gallegos, 10, Bruce Casper, 17, Russell Nix, 18, Robert Friol, 29, DJ Almond, 42, Bill Whitaker, 77, Tyler Dowley, 88, Ron Ferries, great name for a demolition derby driver, 92, Levi Abramson, 112, Chris Koritnick, 115, Cody Gutierrez. We will see, that's on our list, but we'll see how many of them actually make it out. Now, they've consolidated 2 truck heats into 1 truck heat, so they're going to pay out first, second, and third place $700, $500, and $300.
Well, you see the 88 there, that's a 4-wheel drive. That's Ron Ferry, 78 Chevrolet. Snap-on tools, Western Gas on the side of that beautiful Chevrolet, huh? We might need all that 4-wheel drive out here tonight, because when we showed up to the track, it was a bit muddy, would you say, Kevin?
But Abraham, or what's his number 92, Abramson, he's sitting there, his back tires are spinning, he's not going anywhere, just sitting there getting it warmed up.
The last of the 11 trucks is coming onto the track now. They will be positioning the Jersey barrier, and we will be underway shortly. And actually, the 18 truck, its front right wheel is seized up already. We haven't even started yet. The 18 driven by Robert Friol. Both front wheels.
Now, you think the hitting last night, the big cars was rough. I've been in 1 truck derby before, and I don't think I'm going to try it again, because this gets intense.
Looking inside of the 9 truck there, Mike Gallegos. Great looking work here by the crew. And we are underway, day 2, truck heat.
77 there, that's Tyler Dowley. He's looking for someone in that reverse.
The hit's pretty small so far.
There you see the 6. Don't have any info on the 6 truck. I think that's Mike Gallegos.
I think now it's time for a track report, Pat. There's about an inch of mud over the hard bed, and it's really making it hard for these guys to get going.
There's the 9. Now that's Gallegos in the 9. He's looking for someone. The 42 is out of commission. That's Bill Whitaker with that big Confederate flag on top. The 88 getting some speed on the outside. That is Ron Ferry. He's coming across the track, and boom goes the dynamite. Laying it down.
Whitaker, number 42, hasn't been able to fire since they pushed him out there.
I would imagine his 2 minutes are up again. 2 minutes. You have to make contact or you are done. Pull your flag.
I think Whitaker dropped the drive shaft.
There's that 90.
That's the beauty of a 4-wheel drive, Kevin. You can drop one and keep going.
There you see the 77 coming in on the 18 of Robert Royal.
We got a little truck sandwich going on right here in front of the booth.
I think it's more like a shish kebab.
Yeah.
They're all tied up down here. Mud is flying out here today.
I like the radiators in the bed of some of these trucks.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that hot water right next to my face, but okay, the 18 truck right here in front of us.
He dropped the drive shaft.
Robert Royal drive shaft is MIA.
The only truck really running sweet out here is the 88 of Ron Ferry's. That's 78 Chevy. And no, there are no imps out here tonight. No Imperials. There's 77 moving around pretty good.
Swinging it around for a shot there on the
29, you see, sorry Pat, but the 29, you see the front right wheel is locked up.
Oh yeah. A lot of good hitting out here. See the 115. Cody Gutierrez down here in front of us. The 77 lining up for a track shot. He's got the 88 of Ron Ferry's in his sights. Here it comes.
no more.
There's a 6 truck. We don't have any info on him, but that's a Dodge, about a 77. He's looking tough.
He's got a good set of rear-looking tires on there, doesn't he?
Levi Abramson rolling up there on the 29 of DJ Allman. There's that 29 truck. He is getting pushed around. And
that 6 truck, I believe, is being driven by Keith Hikes, who is going to the bigger dance tonight. At least the sponsors matching and the numbers matching.
yeah,
Or maybe a member of the Hikes crew. And here comes the first round of mud. Courtesy of the 82 truck. 92, Levi Abramson.
that's a 78 Ford. He's sponsored tonight by Fastenal, CarQuest, Dark Side Welding, and Western Gas.
The front end of the 29 truck, he painted the different gears and water pump and things on the motor
His pulleys, yeah, they're spinning around in there.
with some swirlies. It's a pretty cool. There it is. You see it right there.
Well, there is one thing. A 29 looking pretty hammered, but he does have some good news, Brent.
He just saved a bunch of money on his car insurance.
That's correct.
There's 115, Cody Cadera lining up.
Ooh, oh, nice shot. Nice. Zoomed right in on it, too. Kablooey.
They got a good scrum going down here. The 88 just moving people out of his way. Here comes the 6. He's lining up on the 115.
Oh, we're stopping. We're stopping. We got a fire in the 42.
The Confederate flag is on fire. The stacks coming out of the 42.
The stacks burned the flag. That is amazing. The South will rise again.
Looks like today the Union had that.
You took that one
fire.
up. Yeah. Well, there's one thing. If you ever get a fire in a car at a firefighter-sponsored demolition derby, you're probably good to go. Again, this being sponsored by the Rock Springs Firefighters Local 1499. And again, we'd like to throw out a big thank you to pit boss Ben Fawcett and Dom Aramospi, the Derby chairman. Been doing a lot of work for us today.
There we go. He's okay. The crowd loving it here this morning. Afternoon, morning.
I tell you, Whitaker is not digging the fact that he had to pull his flag because that truck was still running.
I think he actually broke his drive shaft coming out when they were pushing him out because he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, if you see underneath there, the rear end of that 42 truck, there is a drive line laying down.
Crowd applauding the firefighters for going out there and doing that thing that they have to do every now and then. Fight a fire. Nice view of the crowd here. Huge stands. The Sweetwater Events Complex, a great place to have a derby. All except for that whole mud being slung into the press booth thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? They're going to let him back in there. And he's putting his...
He just wants a good ride.
Or maybe he just wants that prime seat.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be back in this thing.
Unless he's got four-wheel drive on that, he ain't going anywhere. There you see the 115. He's running good still. He's
you know what?
up right now here with the 6.
As we've seen before, Pat, what happens when you make derby cars sit and idle for 5 minutes?
They get hot, and they don't like to go anywhere.
A lot of them won't start back up, but you know what? The 29, the 115 is trying to break looser. You have the 29 of DJ Allman, the 115 of Cody Gutierrez,
6 truck of Keith Hikes, and the 88 of Ron Ferris.
Another great shot of the awesome paint job there provided by DJ Allman. That 86 Ford never looked so good, did it? Never looked that good coming off the lot. The 88 also, Ron Ferry's still running.
Well, what happened here since that fire? No one's really getting moving. The 88 and the 29 can't really find each other out here.
Oh, that looks like they're setting up for a reverse cross track Mama Jamma.
Oh, he's going to try to break the 6 loose, maybe? If he can get there? Nope.
He's having some steerage problems because that front left on the 88 is locked up. 29 right there. DJ Allman, he can't maneuver through this mud either.
Oh, he makes contact. Did you see that?
Look underneath the 29 there. That right rear is hammered.
It's safe to say it is no more. There comes the 88 truck. He's going to get a hit here on the 6 of Keith Hikes.
Maybe trying to help his buddy in the 115, Gutierrez, get free, huh?
Yeah, he'll break him loose here in a second.
He's going to break him free here. That 4-wheel drive Chevy is slinging gravel and mud all through the fans here. Here's the shot. He'll get him free here.
Almost. But I got to tell you, though, Gutierrez got to be close to being timed out here.
He's got to hit the 115 to get his wheels back on.
The 29 is having a hard time just moving, let alone finding a target.
He's going to make contact here, but
there's the 88. That one did it.
There he goes.
That one did it.
And you know, that's a selfless thing to do because all that did, Ferry's could have had this thing, but he busted, we assume, his buddy loose so that they could go out and get a little action. And it looks like they're lining up for it right now. They're trying to go backwards. I think at this point, guys, you may as well just go head on, directly to the forehead. Head on, directly to the forehead.
There's that 115. Last hit so far.
Looks like he's got his sights set on DJ Allman.
We're beating him up.
There's a lot of dead trucks laying all over the track out here. 3 guys still have their flags up. That's the 115 of Gutierrez, the 88 of Ferries, and the 29 of DJ Allman. Now the 29, I think he might have got a little up tap in there.
He tapped him.
You'll see the 88 up to the right of your screen is just basically rolling donuts down here on the west end of the field.
Well, he's got that front left locked up. He can't do anything.
Yeah.
Gutierrez, though, in the 115, still pretty mobile.
This could be the hit we're looking for right here, gentlemen.
He's lining up on Allman. Allman's trying to get out of the road.
1 minute, 29, 1 minute.
Yeah, they're having a hard time maneuvering out here. Half their wheels are stuck or blown. They got a little bit of slick mud over the hard pan to navigate through. Not easy.
This will be it, though. He's got him now. Line it up.
Nice little hit there, laid on the 29 of Allman by Gutierrez.
I think the fans want to see some 88 115 action here. They are doing a little bit of that loving.
Good hit on him.
Oh, there we go. The 88 coming in.
I think that might have blown a radiator.
29 is leaking fluid right out the bed. That radiator in the bed is just spewing hot steam through the.
Allman's radiator is in the bed of the truck and it's blown. That head-on hit by Gutierrez.
There he goes. Allman pulls his flag.
I think Gutierrez has written off Allman and he's moving in on the 88 car of Ron Ferry.
2 Chevy trucks.
The crowd applauding that somebody finally maybe knocked the tooth loose out there.
We got a 78 Chevy and a 77 Chevy here.
Looks like Ferries is about ready to pull his flag.
Looks like it. He's reaching up there. Here it goes. Yeah,
that's it. The crowd loving the first heat here. Sponsored by Anarco Petroleum Truck Heat.
The winner, Gutierrez, 77 Chevy. Sponsored by Fastenal of Green River.
Green River. Good tune by Creedence Clearwater.
There you go. Trophy girls are heading out to pass out some plastic.
Plastic, iron, whatever.
First place is going to be, again, Cody Gutierrez. Second place, Ferries in the 78 Chevy, sponsored by Snap-on Tools. Horbiger, Fastenal, and Homax Oil. And it looks like the 29 car of DJ Allman will take that third place trophy and a $300 prize check. 86 Ford. Simplet Phosphates, Aliens Backyard Garage. We need to check that place out. Allcom and D&D Creations. Well, guys, day 2's underway. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the trucks stirred the field up enough here that maybe we can get some of the hard pan gone once we get the big boys in here for the consolations and then the mains later. As long as they keep the water truck out, we'll be okay.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a break here and come back with the first of our 4 consolation heats.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
We're back. We're ready for the first consolation heat. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick look at a replay.
And these guys are spraying me with the mud already.
Yeah, I got a little bit right here. All right, flying it in here. Now watch as the 115 of Gutierrez breaks free. The 6 of Hikes and the 88 of Ferries.
Here's Ferries. He got in there, and that just moved Gutierrez enough to get him out. That allowed him to go on for the win.
Those guys had to be buddies, right? For him to want to break him free like that.
You know, I was wondering about that, but there's so much camaraderie about everybody.
And there he is, and the crowd loved it. They freed up another car. Hey, we're joined up here real quick by the driver of the 29 truck, DJ Allman. Hey, thanks for coming up here. You took third, having some problems out there. What's that track like?
Oh, it's nothing but mud right now. I mean, it's horrible. It's fun. It was really nice to slide around and have a great old time.
You think it'll dry out here and speed up a little?
It may dry up a little bit, but they'll bring out the water truck and soak it back down again. So it's a lot better than it was last year.
All right, DJ, thanks for doing this. It's back to action. Get it on. Consolation.
Consolation Heat 1, sponsored by Rocky Mountain Casing Room. 6 Imperials out here. It looks like a couple of fresh ones.
Well, they can't be that fresh, but although, boy, they sure do look it, don't they?
There's a 12 car of Justin Bowles. He is out already. One big hit from that Imperial. He said, no more.
No loss.
That's that 57 of Mike Sam. Sam's boys racing. They're a force to be reckoned with here at Rock Springs.
Sam blowing up Barillo in the 67.
Boy, these guys are really laying it down with this Conti. They're letting the Spurs fly. See a big bunch down here.
The hood is popped on the 59 car of Juan Valdez. That can't be comfortable.
They're all right there in the center of your screen. I think the track is drying out a little bit. They seem to be getting some wicked speed.
Again, beautiful hit there. The 151 of Levi Staff. Again, consolation heat. The winner goes to the big dance for a chance at $3,000.
There's a 24. They're doing some synchronized swimming down here. You see the door bar.
Oh, we just got splattered again. Courtesy of the 151 car of Levi Staff.
Monitor's muddy. I'm muddy. his little courtesy donut and sprays the fan.
151 lining up for a full tracker. Here it comes. Oh, and he breaks. Must be a member of the Sam's
brothers there.
Yeah. Hey, next time, know who the hell you're lining up on.
You see the Philip Murillo sandwich?
Is that a smiley face I just saw?
Tim Bachelor out of commission. He's pulled his flag. There's Juan Valdez.
I like that sideboard on the 7.
There you see inside the car of 24 Tim Bachelor, 14 years experience. His 07 year is done.
And a big thank you to Levi Sands for spraying the booth and all the judges again.
Levi. The Sam's brothers are doing a 1-2 number on Philip Murillo. That's a 75 New Yorker he's got. Levi Sam's holding nothing back. This kid is wild.
Putting the smackdown on him.
Looks like he just knocked TJ Ryan out.
Here comes
That
Levi.
car is out.
Here comes Levi. Boom.
Sam's on Sam's action there. I'm not sure that's ethical.
Oh, thanks, Brent.
I just had to wipe the dirt clot off with Pat's cheek.
Feels like I just went through a finale myself.
Yeah.
Good thing I got the Terminator glasses on up here. All right, now the Sam's. Levi Sam's rolling up on Nathan Gunyon.
Well, let's do a quick summary here. We have the 7 car of Gunyon, the 57 of Sam's, the 4 of Ryan, the 151 of Levi Sam's, and the 67 of Philip Murillo, still running. Last chance for these guys to make it to the big dance.
Now, only the winner of this consolation will advance.
That's right.
To the main event, if you will. Here comes Sam,
Come.
Mike and Levi.
And these are all drivers that ran yesterday and failed to get into the big dance.
7 car inside there of Gunyon. He's trying to get unhooked from Murillo
He's
over
going to
there.
get some help there as you see Sam's come into the picture.
That would be Levi Sam's.
Getting a little bit of shade there for the audience.
There's 151 Levi Sam's. He's lining up for a track shot.
4 of the Sam's brothers racing out here this weekend.
I don't know who's missing that wheel, but
That's
there we
the
are.
car of TJ Ryan. That new Ford has seen better days.
He's trying to go.
Now you'll see the back of 67. He has broken an axle right there, courtesy of Levi Sam.
Looks like the 67's getting built.
Oh, look out.
As it lost that left rear, it's gone, baby. There's tires on the track.
I think it's safe to say Murillo has taken some sandwiches to the dome tonight.
Sandwiches.
Yeah. There you see 67. Those two Imperials of the Sam's brothers looking tough. Now you gotta wonder here, if only one guy goes to the main event, which one will give? Will it be Levi or will it be Mike?
Mike Murillo being tossed around here like a rag doll. Murillo.
And TJ Ryan's going to have to pull his flag.
Murillo in a New Yorker. That's one of your favorites, Pat.
Yeah, they don't allow us back home to finale with Imperials.
Yeah,
So,
3 cars left.
We gotta use those New Yorkers, the shocker style Mopar.
All right, you got the 2 Sam's brothers still running. 67 Philip Murillo. Oh, almost gets tipped over.
Smack down on him.
But now you
He's
see
pulling his flag.
the 151 Levi Sam's is stuck. You see his rear tires there are off the ground.
The hit was off screen, ladies and gentlemen. You can see by that shot right there that Levi Sams rolled up on him. Sams is out, and brother Mike Sams will go to the bigger dancer. It's a matter of time before the Sams, who is stuck,
Mike
runs out of time.
Mike is setting up to break Levi free. Here it comes. Levi's yelling at him. Myself, I would have just parked in the corner and said, sorry, brother.
I'm in, baby.
Now you got,
Mike does the right thing there, gets his brother unhooked, and it's back to action.
Let's see a full tracker here. Come on,
know
boys.
they're going to do it. They're
Here it
doing
comes.
this for the crowd.
Here we go.
Here it comes.
Gonna hook a brother up.
The wing.
It's a wing and a miss.
A little sideways crunch there. The car's doing some spooning.
Oh, that was a hard hit.
And I hate to say it, but Mike helped his brother out. And Levi right now has the last hit. They're back free again.
At this rate, we could be here till next weekend with these two guys going at it.
What they got to do is just line up opposite ends of the track and punch it.
I think these cars aren't going to get broken that way. I think the only thing is going to be an overheating problem or something.
Sam's coolant starting to
there it is.
Pat, go ahead.
It's going to be which engine doesn't overheat. And there you see, Mike Sams is stuck. Now will Levi does the right thing.
And he returns the favor.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, this
here we
looks
go.
good. Oh! A roar from the crowd.
Is that thing a Samsonite?
I've got to be. I think those fins are for aerodynamicy.
Strategery, that's what it's all about here.
Now, is there going to be a time limit on this?
Well, as long as they keep hitting each other within 2 minutes, it keeps going.
Fires out on Levi's car.
The crowd is applauding the show the Sams brothers are putting on, and it looks like this one could be over as Mike Sams comes up to tap and high-five his brother. And I believe this one is over. Mike Sams in the 57 car. It is in his 15th season driving a 64 Imperial sponsored by Green River Audio Sales, Sam's Brothers Outlaw Alley, Napa, and Red Feather Lounge. So certainly congratulations. Hey, while we got a minute here, we'd like to thank Kelly over in the beer garden. We couldn't have had that free one without you, Kelly.
She's working hard down there. The complex,
Sweetwater Events
Complex. Doing hard work down there, keeping these fans well oiled.
And again, we're West Sound TV, coming all the way from Washington to Wyoming to bring this derby to you. I'm Brett Wooler, joined in the booth by Patrick, Mr. Mopar Duncan, Kevin Durig in the booth as well. And back in the control, we have Garrett Syke directing, Doc Parr running the replays and engineering for us, cameraman Michael Mathis, Dale Old Man Avery. We have some gorgeous trophy girls out there, don't we? We have Eric Reichel also on camera, shooting stills for us. The lovely and talented Jamie Burton. Any relation to the guy who does the movies with the claymation? And also, we can't forget Patricia Ann helping out back in the booth. Now, we're going to take a look here at a replay of the Sams brothers showing sportsmanship and breaking each other free. I think I can.
You see the 57 there. That's Mike Sams. He's hung up on the 24 of Tim Batchelor. And the
Levi
151,
lets it go. And I'll tell you what, Levi let him go. Just minutes later, Mike won the thing. So Levi sacrificed an entry to the big dance. And here comes the thank you for it. A little side shot, a little T-bone steak for dinner tonight. All right, we're going to, as they get the cars off the track there, and crowd loads up with more beer and burgers, we're going to take a break and come back with the second of our 4 consolation heats.
Rock Springs Firefighters 1499 would like to thank Alltech for their continuing support of the Demolition Derbies.
The camera stands over here on the different ends of the arena. There's going to be multiple.
Welcome back to the second heat race, day 2. Gorgeous look at the landscape work here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. That is not the Puget Sound, that is Wyoming. You think? Yeah. Here we are at day 2 of the 29th annual Rock Springs Demolition Derby. Plenty of folks around to witness the action. And the Firefighters Local 1499 who run this event would like to thank the drivers and their pit crews, for without whom there could be no derby. I'll take some of that kettle corn.
We got 2 bags up here in the booth ourselves.
That's right. I got some stuck in my teeth, actually. It's driving me nuts. We also want to thank you fans for all your support. And all the profits to this go to charity. And these guys, they're running raffles for charity. They're doing demolition derby here for charity. All of the tickets go to, after they pay the overhead, for charity. And here come the cars for that second consolation heat again. For those cars that did not take first or second place last night, this is their last chance. Win, you're in. Lose, go home. Or get a comfy seat in the stands and watch it from there.
This is the John Bunning transfer second heat of the day. There you see the 46 car of Joe Gamper, 23 years racing, 77 Caprice. He's sponsored tonight by Neighbors Well Service and Neighbors Oil Tools.
We'll run through the entire lineup here quickly for you. The 13th car of Casey Siloff. I'm going to tell you there's only 7 cars out here. The 21 of Jesse Hatch, 38. Zancanella, 46. Gamper, 48. Randy Maynard, 61. Gerald Carr, 62. Mr. Robert Jackman.
There you see
94, TJ Gibbs. There's a 94 right there. Gibbs in his second season driving a 65 New Yorker. 95, Billy Richards. 120, Matthew Fisher. And 142, Brent Lindrews. He's in his 6th year here. Looks like they're waiting for some of the cars to try to limp out there. And it's the 21 car of Jesse Hatch that they're waiting for. He's coming through the gate right now, passing the 48 there on your screen. And they will block it. And looks like we're going to get underway. So looks, at least for now, scratch the 13 of Casey Siloff. Looks like he couldn't make it. Kind of touch and go in these consolation heats because the cars had to get beat the crap out of yesterday and then get them running in time for these consolation heats.
Yeah, it was a lot of late nights for a lot of the crews here. They were up trying to get them ready for today. It looks like we're locked, we're loaded, and we're ready.
You could cut the anticipation with a knife. They're waiting for it. And as this track dries out, what are you laughing at, man? That was quality stuff.
Anticipation with a knife.
As this track dries out, it's going to get faster and faster.
And the dirt clods are going to hurt more and more.
And we're underway here. Second consolation heat.
Right off the bat, the 120 of Matthew Fisher doing a little body work to that trunk. The 62 lays it in on him.
Robert Jackman nails Fisher in the 120. That was a great looking shot.
There's a 95. Billy Richards, 5th season for him. The 48 coming across your track to the right.
I think he might have taken Fisher out on that hit.
A lot of strong running cars out here.
TJ Gibbs.
Bumper has flown off by 95 of Billy Richards. Carnage all over the track.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till someone loses an eye.
The mud flying out there as you see the 120 Matthew Fisher getting a little chiropractic work done there to his neck. He's going to lay it to the front end of that 48 of Randy Maynard. That allows the 38 and the 94 to get free from that concrete wall. I'll tell you, the 94 is lining up that back end shot.
Kind of a lot of dancing right now as
And
the
here he
drivers
goes.
try to feel out the track.
I tell you, this track has gotten a lot better as the night's gone on so far. There you see the 94. He's up on the concrete berm, getting a little help. 48. 62. That car's seen better days. You see the left front bumper bracket there is non-existent. The 48 taking it to the 95 as the 94 cleans up right after him.
TJ Gibbs in the 94.
Now you
Tagging Randy Maynard.
the 94, that's that New Yorker. It's got a really strong back end versus that Imperial, which is really strong up front with a pillow in the back.
Well, it looks like we're down to the old three-horse race again. The 38 of Mark Zancanella. That now making 4. Randy Maynard in the 38 still running front. Nice hit right there. That Zancanella laid on Billy Richards in the 95.
And he wants some more. Here he comes for another
I
round.
love that side work he did there.
As he introduces himself to the 94 of TJ Gibbs.
Like they just put Richards out, Billy Richards, in the 95.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, he's up and running.
It's alive.
4 strong-looking cars here. 3 Mopars and 1 Cadillac.
Doing the derby dance out here, they are.
Randy Maynard's kind of rototilling the field for us out here. Not really hitting much, but he's doing his little version of the two-step.
Oh, little
Here he comes. He's set up on the 95. Billy Richards. Oh, nice hit.
That's going to leave a mark.
Have we talked about a cat in the dryer yet today?
No.
I think it's more like a bunch of hogs on the farm here earlier. As the setup
Into the barrier.
Now here comes the 48 across the screen. That is Randy Maynard. Come on, Maynard. Get her going, buddy. Let's get it on.
95, Billy Richards still running strong.
You really see these drivers are working the wheel hard out there. As there was TJ Gibbs. Oh, he just introduced himself to Maynard.
Push Maynard into the wall.
Maynard wants some payback.
He's working that steering wheel. Looks like he's got some trouble there.
TJ Gibbs ran himself up on the Jersey Bears, came up, but now he's having difficulty. You see him right there trying to get his car started.
And Maynard coming in.
He got her going. Whip. I like the steering wheel job Gibbs did in that 94. It's gorgeous. Silver has the appearance of duct tape.
95 is trying to get into the action here. You see him working that steering wheel. Both wheels are going different ways. That's probably a tie rod. Can't really see the front. Here comes TJ Gibbs now. Hello, Maynard. How you doing?
Maynard running strong and going for almost the driver's side. Hit Maynard half. A little derby car sandwich over there. Yeah, I'll take some mayo, onions, cheese.
Don't forget the swine. We need some bacon on that one.
Drivers tried to downsize each other here. The cars are getting shorter by the minute.
It's 48. That is Randy Maynard. He is stuck now on the back of the 38 Zancanella. They broke free.
We're down to a 3-horse race here. Looks like Gibbs is stuck on the wall. He may be pulling his flag here shortly.
Seems like every time we say it's down to 3, the 4th one lights up and gets back in the action.
Yeah, but TJ Gibbs in the 94, he would be the 4th. He hadn't moved in quite a while.
I think he's permanently planted on that wall. There you see Maynard. He's just going in circles out here and nailing them everything he can see.
Maynard was moving pretty good. He just had a little steerage problem there.
Right on cue, the 94 of TJ Gibbs is back, and he introduces himself to that passenger side.
And you can hear the roar of the crowd.
That seemed like an awful convenient time for him to start up all of a sudden.
You know, Ben told me a lot of these guys bring a stopwatch into the car with them, and they'll actually...
Wait, look inside the 94. I think I see a sandbag. Yeah. He was over there with his shovel, digging out some of that track and putting it in a bag. Weird. I don't know what that's for, but there's that 48, Randy Maynard. Looking good out here.
That Imperial's working him over out here.
Gorgeous day out here. Gorgeous if you like 120 degrees with a blow dryer on you. Okay, once again, it appears we're down to 2. Looks like Maynard's the strongest runner of the bunch. Now, I tell you, if Gibbs fires up that 94 here in a few more seconds, we're going to know.
He's looking at his stopwatch right now.
Right there. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, time to go. Maynard has some parts hanging out of the rear end of that car. I'm not sure I could identify right now. Randy.
He seems to be the only show on the in town right now.
And you gotta love it too. I mean, he's got himself a berth in Maine. His car's pretty hammered. But Randy's out here to have fun, and he's just continuing to punish the field.
I'm gonna have to run down there and let him know that front left tire is a little low. He might want to check that when he gets back to the pits.
Yeah, I wonder if AAA covers that. Yeah, bring it on. The 94, TJ Gibbs waving it in. That might have got his battery going in his watch again.
Uh-oh, Maynard crapped out now. He fired her back up.
He's working that Armstrong steering there.
Here we go. He's setting up for about a half tracker on Gibbs.
Or the concrete wall.
And that front left is totally gone now.
Here it is.
As good as it gets, folks. Oh, and Gibbs waving it on. I love it. I love the sportsmanship. Pushing him into the barrier. He's out, he pulls it. Hey, I'll tell you what, that is some good sportsmanship right there. He waved the hit in.
He was trying to throw sandbags at him.
Congratulations goes out to Randy Maynard in his 3rd year in a 67 imp, sponsored by JM Storage, the Gay House. We'll have to ask him about that one in the post-game interview. It's in parentheses says Dark Side Welding. It's probably a nickname they have for the place. Searle Brothers and Outlaw Alley.
Give yourself to the dark side of the force.
Firemen out there picking up all the metal fragments. And let's take a look here as Maynard introduces Gibbs to the Jersey barrier. Here it comes, the last half-track action there. Gibbs bringing it on. Great sportsmanship there, guys.
This was a great heat, and like I said, this is a consolation to get to the big dance. But these guys are leaving nothing out there. They're holding nothing back.
That's right. And before we go to break here, Rock Springs Local 1499 would like to thank the dedication and courage of all the emergency responders involved in this event. The Rock Springs Fire Department, Green River Fire Department, Sweetwater County Fire District Number 1, Vase Ambulance Service, Sweetwater Medics, Rock Springs Police Department, Sweetwater County Sheriff's Department, and the Sweetwater Events Complex Security. And of course, all the fans and the drivers for putting in the effort and time and coming out here and doing this thing. So, We're going to take a break here and come back with the third of 4 consolation heats.
West Sound TV control room provided by Whistler Chevrolet. Serving Rock Springs since 1956. Thanks, guys.
The West Sound TV staff on a road trip over the river and through the flat tops we came to Rock Springs, Wyoming. And we're ready for Heat 3, sponsored by Halliburton.
Halliburton, I think I've heard that name before. Let's introduce the cars real quick. The 8 of Robert Friel, the 20 of Tim Roberts, the 25 of L.J. Reese, the 40, Jeremy Shano, 52, Ralph Tipton, 55, Delroy Lee, 69, Eli Rivera, 77, J.J. Hadley, and the 122, which I heard was a late scratch, but she is out, Tiffany Spiker.
There's Tiffany right there. She's ready to go. There's the 8 car in your picture there. He's got some custom mud paint job. The officials are just about ready. The last berm going in on the left of your screen.
Well, I hope Tiffany has a better run this heat than she had last night.
I don't think she got it started yet.
I don't think so.
There you see the 77. That's J.J. Hadley. 11 years. He's the most experienced driver out here. 65 Ford Galaxy, sponsored by Western Wyoming Beverages. 55 of Dale Rorley. Let's get it on.
Oh, Tiffany comes out firing.
Tires are spinning. 77 coming in.
That was brutal. Delroy got set free, but boy, he paid a price with that 77 car, J.J. Hadley. Boy, I tell you, this track is starting to get real fast. And we got a 3-way going here, jamming Delroy into the barriers.
I think that the 52 car of Tipton is out of commission here.
He's lost too many parts to continue.
If you notice the white car on the left of your screen, the 55 of Delroy Lee, that thing could compete. That thing could be competing in the compact derby we had last night. That thing is about 5 feet shorter. All right,
There he is right there.
There's Delroy. He looks like he's got some hijacker springs in the back. There's the 77.
Just off screen there. Beautiful collision between Jeremy Shano and J.J. Hadley.
And Tiffany Spiker just got spiked by the
She's still
40
trying to
car.
get her going, though.
Jeremy Shano. There's Jeremy right there. He's wheeling around out there.
Oh, driver's door hit. Although he was spinning around, we'll have to see. I think the judges are talking about it at least.
There's Tipton down there.
They're pointing.
Tiffany's still alive out here.
You got to keep that thing running. Just start running.
It's in pretty good shape. 78 Lincoln. Why she stopped before that 77 car Hadley, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to get in the way of that 8 car, Robert Friel.
Dude, she's got factory seats in the thing.
I think those are rich Corinthian leather, aren't they? Corinthian.
Oh, nice. Nice head-on action there.
Good at train.
Jeremy Shano doing most of the damage here in this third consolation heat.
Jeremy's running a 73 Cadillac sedan DeVille. He's running with KTF Demolition out here.
Well, the 25 car of L.J. Reese broke loose, but I thought that car had been out for about 5 minutes. In the Pucker car, has Pucker written across the back. I assume a message for some of his competitors. And Tiffany shaved some of his parts off.
There you
Gorgeous
see Jeremy
look.
Shano working that wheel, trying to get back in the thick of things. He's coming in for a
to park and get a cheeseburger, I think.
There's a lot of plastic out on
There
the
he
track.
is. Now he's going to line up on the 8. That's Robert Kyle.
Hit.
2 wheels up in the air.
Number 40, Jeremy Piano.
As all these boys seem to be picking on that big imperial.
Oh, into the barriers. It ain't fair, ball. It ain't fair.
There's not much left of his car.
Crowd enjoying the sunshine out here. Hopefully they brought the sunscreen.
Moving strong, gonna do a sideways hit to pin a couple cars, starting with Tiffany into the wall. Oh, beautiful.
Like Tiffany's radiator's out of commission.
The crowd is stymied here tonight.
Stymied on it.
Oh, gorgeous hit.
Somebody better call Jeremy a chiropractor.
Shano's car gets lifted up as if to change the oil there.
And
Tiffany backs into him
is really racing hard tonight.
and is hemorrhaging coolant. Something fierce. Tiffany in the 122 car.
That looks like pure antifreeze, doesn't it?
Oh,
Wow, looks
another
kind of like
back.
a rusty sandwich there. I don't know.
1 minute, 1 minute, number 8, 1 minute.
They're piling in. Jeremy, there you see the 122 car. Tiffany still going.
Oh, that shot killed both cars.
Both cars.
That was the night the lights
And
went out at Roxbury.
Guess what? If both cars can't start, Tiffany will win this race because if they both hit each other, which they did, the judges go back to the previous hit, and she piled into, I can't remember who
the 25, that's
the
LJ
25
Reese.
of LJ Reese. She will be in the big dance. Now, the yellow flag in this, it looks like there
red
might
flag
be a
out
fire.
here.
You see Tiffany inside the car there.
A little bit of a fire in the engine compartment somewhere.
Dash fire.
Great work by our cameraman.
Wonder if that smoke's going to contribute to global warming at all.
Yeah.
I think we found it.
She won, baby. Tiffany is going to the big dance. We got to get her up in the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank. Yeah. Hey, the local 1499 would like to thank their family and friends for all their help and support in making Derby happen. And I could
Look at the crowd. They're going crazy.
And I would like to throw a personal thanks out to Ben Fawcett, the pit boss, and Dom Aramosby for all the work he's done to help us put this thing on. You think
Tiffany, you
Tiffany's
see her.
happy, guys?
She's right there. She salutes the crowd. She's waving around.
She's going to the big dance.
It don't get much better than this, folks.
I don't think she wants to get back in the car, actually. We got to get her up here.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, folks, we're going to take a break and come back with our final consolation race.
DerbyGarage.com. DerbyGarage.com for DVDs, novelty, gift certificates, and clothing. Purchase the Saturday Night Destruction series under the West Sound TV Manufacturers section. Enter West Sound TV in the discount code box at checkout. Get 10% off your entire order. DerbyGarage.com.
A little bit of confusion, ladies and gentlemen. We had thought Tiffany had won. They tried to put her fire out. It wouldn't go out. So they ended up pulling her out of the car and off the track. And they continued on just a little bit. The 40 car of Jeremy Shano and the 25 of Reese were still going. Reese made a quick hit on Shano. Shano pulled his flag. This one is in the books, and congratulations to LJ Reese, the driver of the 25 car, in his second season, driving a 65 Oldsmobile Dynamic. Never heard of that. I'll ask Pat about that here in a sec. He's sponsored by Top to Bottom Home Inspection and Avis Car Rentals. So Pat, what's I've never heard of a Dynamic.
Well, it's a car you can only get at Avis Car Rentals. I think he rented that one for the event. It doesn't look too bad. Hopefully he got the extra insurance. He'll take that one back down to Avis. I don't know.
Okay, the trophy girls there, you just saw her coming off the track, and we're going to take a quick look at a replay here, and
we do not provide tires for the powder puff, so don't sign up unless you already have a car.
we're going to take a quick look at this replay here.
This, you see the 25 of LJ Reese backing in. You got the 8 car, that's that Imperial of Robert Fryle against the wall. He plants him on the wall.
Great job.
And coming in to clean up is Tiffany in the 122, and then the 40 of Jeremy Shano sticking and moving, and there you see Tiffany inside that steamy 78 Lincoln.
We've got Tiffany Spiker joining us up here in the booth. For a minute there, Tiffany, we thought you won the thing and we're going to the big dance. Did you think the same thing?
No, they, shit, I forgot.
Just say hi to your folks over there.
Hi. No, the car started on fire.
Right, we knew that. The
And then
winner of
they
that was LJ Reese.
Yeah, they disqualified. They told me to get out of the car, and then another official came up and said there's a 3 fire rule. So he told me to get back in the car, and then the seatbelt was broke, so they told me to get out of the car again.
So you're in, you're out, you're in, you're
Yeah,
out.
I didn't
Then
know
they finally get rid of you.
I didn't know what was going on.
Now you're the only girl out here racing today, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Thanks.
you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to say hi to?
To my husband and my mom and my dad, who's the best derby driver ever.
Who's that?
William Pearson.
All right, well, hey, congratulations for a lot of excitement out there. Anyway, you made it pretty far.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to take a break here and come back with that last consolation heat.
West Sound Community Television, a non-profit organization, proudly celebrates 10 years of serving the citizens of the Kitsap Peninsula. West Sound creates television programs about our community's events, promotes local non-commercial TV as an important community asset, and develops media capabilities through educational partnerships. Support local public television and West Sound TV through program underwriting and your donation. Check us out at westsoundtv.org or call 360-613-9734.
Another beautiful look at some of the outstanding landscaping here. Wyoming is just a beautiful state, and we're so happy that we could bring this to you. The 29th annual Rock Springs Firefighters Local 1499 Demolition Derby. Folks, there are 16 seats at the big dance. 15 tickets have already been handed out. This is the last chance. It's the final consolation. Win, you're in. Lose, go home. The 15 that are already in, yesterday, taking first and second in the first heat, Joe Gutierrez, Daniel Hellickson. Second heat, Jeff Stainbrook, Randall Hopkins. Third, Torrey Thomas, Keith Hikes. Fourth, Tim Tipton, Chuck Tipton. Fifth, Ted Mooseman, Adam Roich. Sixth, Patrick Batallo, Dave Burns. And to bring you up to speed from this morning's action, our first consolation heat was won by Mike Sams in the 57 car. If you remember, beating out his son, actually, Levi in the 151. We thought they were brothers. We got a little clarification. In the second consolation heat, Randy Maynard of the 48 car put on a great show. And finally, LJ Reese lucked out that Tiffany's car would not stop catching fire, and so he goes to the big dance.
So
So what do you guys think about all this stuff we've been doing here?
We've had a great time so far. Like you said, one ticket left remaining to be punched here. And the guys out in the pits are ready to get this one going.
Let's get it on.
We got 2 Imperials, it looks like, in this next heat, so we'll see. There's only, maybe 4 to 5 in the big show.
Yeah, well, one of the Imperials is being driven by Tyler Sams, and Mike Prime has the other one. We were calling his name a lot.
And if you remember that Tyler Sams actually won either the first or second heat yesterday, and he had, I guess the rules say you can have 9 leafs on your rear leaf springs, and he had 10. So they took the win away from him, made him come back today. He's got to be one of the favorites here, though, in this one. He was driving hard out there yesterday.
Looks like Mother Nature has a little mixed bag for us here. You can see that that's just beautiful shot. The rays of sun coming through the holes in the clouds, a little bit of moisture dropping. Boy, I could certainly handle a little rain right now.
I think there's rain in them there hills, boys.
There we go. Here comes the shark fin.
There you see Sams. He is ready to get this one going.
All right. Matt Moosman will be racing in the 14 car. Tyler Sams in the 27. Josh Grenier in the 28. 33, Russell Nix. 34, Justin Bogdan. 39, Jason Trevelyan. 63, Merle Hageman. 84, Mike Prime. 96, Gordon Conrad. And 123, Brandon Fries.
There's the Freeze man coming in there. Now, the 84 car, we were out in the pits earlier today. They had that thing on its side, fixing the transmission, the shifter, all kinds of stuff. Ball joints.
If I remember correctly, I think I saw one of them walking around with a tranny, so they actually replaced it today, right?
Yeah, they put a new tail shaft in.
I'll tell you what, it's amazing. These Demolition Derby driver pit crews can do some serious work in a hurry on a Demolition Derby car.
There you see that 84. He took a serious beating in our 6th heat last night that was won by Botello. Dave Burns coming in second in that one. He was on the wrong end of that stick, I tell you that much.
They are posting the last barrier in place. Looks like we're going to be about ready to count this baby down. And here we go.
And here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble. And we're underway here. 4th and final. Consolation heat.
The 84 not wasting any time. That's Mike Prime behind the wheel. Oh! Tyler Sams destroying Merle Hagerman.
Sam is punishing the field. Oh, almost a rollover on the 39 car of Jason Trevelyan. Brandon Fries in the 123. Rock his world. Oh, these guys want it bad.
This action is intense out here. There's Sams backing up. He's gonna. Oh, the 14. That's Matt Moosman.
We're going to be getting some full track action here. Brandon Fries has just pulled his flag.
The 28. That's that big Lincoln I was talking about. He's wheeling around hard. Here he comes, right into the back of Mike Prime. I gotta tell you, Mike Prime has got some speed around this outside. Here comes the 28.
Oh!
That was
head on directly to the forehead. Head on directly to the forehead.
apply directly where it hurts.
Looks like Josh Grenier might be out of this.
Oh, Prime!
There is Josh.
Prime made a mistake over on the west end. He missed his mark and rolled up on the Jersey barrier. There he is right there.
There's a lot of car left here.
You know, if they're smart, they're not going to help him off that barrier.
With Tyler Sams and Matt Moosman looking like your two contenders for that last ticket. Here comes Sams.
Oh, and they barely miss each other.
But now Moosman sticking and moving out there. Threading the needle almost right around the 28 of Josh Greiner.
Matt Moosman in that 76 Impala running strong. But Tyler Sams, you can't even see any dents on that 27 car.
That's one of those Samsonites we were talking about earlier. I think Moosman's rolling a Cuisinart out there.
It looks like a two-horse race right now. Could it be a little bit of redemption for the Leaf Spring